Okay, so on my last trip, we had a considerable amount of trouble getting the trailers off the trailer. And so I have a Kaufman trailer. The majority of the guys that haul RVs use what's called a Shipshe brand of trailer, and they have a different system altogether for how they pull their trailers off and on. This Kaufman style, this is what they call a ball tower. And the way this is designed to work is this goes in the track, put the trailer on, hook the winch onto the D-ring, and you pull everything up. The problem is these wheels or bearings get bound up in here, and as the trailer goes down the road, this bolt gets set down into a pinhole here, and that bolt, as it bangs down the highway, actually will bend so that you can't back it out of the ball tower. So what we're going to do today is we're going to cut all this rail system off, 53 feet of rail, and we're going to get it prepped so we can bring it down to Indiana, and they're going to take and put in the Shipshe style trailer system so that I can easily get my trailers off and on without having the trouble that we had the last trip where it took us 7 hours to get 2 trailers off this trailer. So I regularly bust the balls off these ball towers, bend the pins, rip off the wheels. This thing is a nightmare. So stay tuned. We're going to show you what we got to do to get this all apart, and at the end we'll show you how the Shipshe unit works and how much better of a system it is than this. So we've made some progress. We have the majority of it off. Now we just got the 2 ends, the front and the back, and then we will have to just clean it up, and then we're done. All right, so we have done, if you want to do a little look-see, 53 feet of rail all the way up to here. We are down to our last 8 feet. Dougie's gonna knock her off.
Twist it.
There it is. All done. Almost ready. We're going to clean it up, and we're going to head to Indiana, and we're going to get a whole new system put on. Stay tuned. It's going to be great. Just about a half an hour, 45 minutes outside of Chicago, doing 75 miles an hour and getting past, kind of love the States. Yeah, so hopefully yesterday everything went well. We got about 1,300 kilometers in and got down to Rockford, Illinois before we timed out. Had a decent night, didn't get a lot of sleep, had a bunch of quotes come in and things last night, so we were working until around 2 in the morning. But we got on the road this morning around 9:30, so we are only a couple hours to 2 hours 50 minutes from Absolute Fabrication, where we're heading to take the trailer so we can get these modifications done and get this new rail system put on. So other than losing the credit card that somebody says they gave me yesterday, we're going to take a good look for that later on today. But yeah, otherwise everything went pretty smooth, and we're hoping for another smooth day today. So stay tuned. I'll let you know if anything exciting happens. even tell this one here. Nice. Woohoo! Look at that. All done. All right. Let's take a look at what that's going to look like. Go back in there. I'm going to have to get my helper to hop out and open up the jaws for me. Okay, think you can do that, bud? Okay, got our new trailer, got it all fixed up, got the new system put on it, so I'm going to just walk you through how this one works. So if you take a look over here at the front of the trailer, that is what they call a wobble wheel. So now instead of having a steel ball bearing inside of a C, we just pull it up with a caster wheel inside this big U, and then when we get to the top, we drop it on the ball tower at the front there. So if you come along the side, you can see how the U channel has holes all the way along. And so the reason for that is these ball towers, this is what basically I'm going to use to put the trailers down on now. So every 3-4 inches you've got holes. These ball towers go in, you put a pin, you drop it on top, and you're done. You just hook your winch on if you need to pull it an inch or two forward, because a lot of times we tuck the front of the trailers underneath. And so that's basically it. So if you come to the front, we move the winch from the very front of the trailer back to underneath here. So the winch is back there now, instead of being right on the very tongue of the trailer. So the cable goes up and around through a pulley here, which allows us to pull each trailer all the way up, put it on that ball at the very front of the trailer. And that's basically all there really is to it. It's as simple as that. So that's how the new system works.